Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your continued support. It truly means the world. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And if you haven't seen it yet, your 2019 forecast is up and out there for your viewing pleasure, as is the numerology project. Go check them out. With that said, I would like to bless all of my cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what the week has in store for you. What are you letting go of? What are you phasing out? What are you releasing or removing from your life? And this week you've got the 9 of Cups. I mean, you know, how can you can't really ask to let go of that, but it is an interesting message because I've noticed that this week it's either a lot of court cards or it's like the really good cards that are coming in the letting go position. And I find that really interesting because it kind of feels to me like we're not necessarily letting go of all the good things in our lives. It really feels like it's about us letting go of our attachment to them. So what are you letting go of in terms of the 9 of Cups? This is about healing. It's about wish fulfillment. And I kind of feel like a lot of you Sagittarians have done what I've been talking about over the last week. I've kind of tried to reiterate to people, it's one thing to be in the state of, you know, calling out for something, of trying to manifest something and being here with it and, you know, praying to the universe. But then you need to get out of that mode and get into the receiving mode, into the receptive mode, into the gratitude mode of receiving what it is that you asked for. And with the 9 of Cups here, this feels very much to me like you're letting go of the wishing now in order to start welcoming in the blessing, in order to get, so it's like you're moving out of this wishful energy and getting into this receptive energy and making that switch, making that definite or definitive change from one type of energy to the other. So, you know, this is actually a really great card because it really, to me, very much feels like what you're letting go of is this need. You know, to wish for something or to hope for something. It's kind of like the words that I hear actually are, you know what, I'm gonna strike the match and light the you know when they say the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm gonna strike the match and light that bitch up myself. Like, yeah, Sagittarius is like, you know what, I'm moving out of this wishing and hoping for it to happen and I'm gonna start making it happen. And something happens in that shift of energy when you go from this to this. That's when you start to see it. That's when you start to be in receipt of it. That's when you really start to see the things that you've asked for show up in your life. Because if something comes at you and you're still doing this, you're not really in the right place or the right, you know, energetic footprint to receive it. So, you know, this is about you really switching and changing that. So what are you working on now? What are you working on this week? The Queen of Cups. So, as a person, the Queen of Cups would be, she is a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio female. Warm, nurturing, nourishing, parental, maternal, loving, the archetypal mother and wife. But she's also in total control of her emotions and she understands how to use those emotions, how to manipulate emotional energy and channel it into what she wants to get, into what she wants to gain. And the fact that this is what you're working on now, Sagittarius, whether you're male, whether you're female, is irrelevant. What you're working on is becoming your own personal Queen of Cups. You're learning how to utilize your emotional energy, your emotional strength to channel it into what it is that you want. And ultimately, the Queen of Cups is the original, the ultimate receptive energy. You know, she is literally the fertile mother, that fertile energy that is just waiting to be impregnated, that is just waiting to you know, she's fertile and ready for that to be made into something physical. So, you know, the fact that you're phasing out this kind of wantful and wishful energy and what you're working on then is the Queen of Cups, that means that you are really going through this shift, really going through this change and making it something concrete. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. What you're welcoming in this week is the Hierophant. Now look at that, that's quite interesting because you've got water, and then you've got the Hierophant, which is earth, you know, and the Hierophant itself talks about the establishment, the status quo. This feels to me like this week Sagittarius above all other signs, maybe because your ruler is in your sign, who knows. I really feel like you guys are going to have an actual manifestation. Something will move out of the realm of thought and possibility and cross the threshold into actuality. By the time this week is over, it will be something physical and tangible that has become real. And I really want you guys to share with me in the comments what it is that you manifest, what it is that you make real, and how it is that, well, not necessarily how it is that you did it, because we're kind of seeing this in action. You guys are leading the way this week. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance itself. Have an amazing week, Sagittarius, and I will see you very soon for more videos. Take care.